Holy crap. I don't know what the hell just happened. What in the motherfucker?
You booted me.
No, I did not, bro. We both just got dropped, bro. I just kicked back out to the lobby screen. What in the...
Oh, that was weird. Well, welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. Fuck, let's get this
cow,
shit fucking rolling. I don't even know, man, but my beer's getting warm.
Man. Oh, cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Dude,
it's always
technical difficulties,
it's always it's always technology.
Fuck.
Always.
Yeah, it kills us every time.
Oh, God bless my gut. Here we go.
Let's do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna regret that later. Ooh.
Same.
So welcome to the hungover version of the Poor Boys Pick'em.
Yeah.
We're both suffering from our drinking debaucheries last night. Whoo! Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of the Poor Boys Pick'em. We are here to pick Week 8 NFL picks, talk a little bit of fantasy, talk a little bit of injury, talk some trades. A lot of crazy things going on. Again, we have crazy things to talk about. It seems like every week it's just the craziness, the trades, the absolute chaos in the NFL just does not stop. And so we've always got good stuff to talk about. We're going to cover a little bit of everything today. So appreciate everybody for being here. So
and it's trade weekend too. The trade deadline is November 1st. That's quickly approaching.
Yep, that'd be Tuesday. So they have till the weekend to get everything figured out and get trades all done, because once that's done, then you got nothing left you can do for the rest of the year except waiver wire kind of sort of pickups, practice squads and stuff like that, but you can't do any more trading in between teams. So, and I actually think we're getting close to our trade deadline in our fantasy league too, because there is a trade deadline in our fantasy. I'm not sure.
I'll have to go into the settings and see where that's at.
I can tell you. I can pull it up.
Excuse me. What's up, Kathy Bates?
Kathy Bates, love you, lady. Yeah, I know. It isn't a stream without knuckleheads messing up. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, we started, next thing you know, I was back at the StreamYard main page. I'm like, what in the fuck?
Yeah. Dude. I was just trying to tell him his mic was muted, and all of a sudden we both go,
but yeah, my mic wasn't muted, and that's why I knew something was wrong. I'm like, my mic's nothing's muted, bro. And then all of a sudden, bloop, we both got dropped. I'm like, oh, shit.
That was a Poor Boys disappearing act right there. We even have magic up our sleeve.
League info.
Oh my God, my stomach hurts.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what it says here. I'm looking up. I am looking up. God damn it! I had it fucking popped out. I need to do that again. There we go.
I mean, I'm in the fantasy stuff. I could probably.
I am right now. I'm looking at it right now. Transitions.
But we did have a new winner last week.
Trade deadline for our league is 11:30 at 9 a.m. So November 30th at 9 a.m. is the last day for trades in the Poor Boys 2022 Fantasy League. So
and
if you are in the league playing with us, go ahead.
How long is the season? Is it 14 weeks?
It is. Let me go back to my schedule. It is 14 weeks.
14. Yep. Okay.
14 weeks. Week 13 and 14 would be the playoffs.
Okay.
So 13 and 14 is when. No, it wouldn't be. It'd be 15 and 16. 15 and 16 is the playoffs. 13 and 14. 13 14 is the last of the season, and then 15 16 is the playoffs.
Because you only have it set up with the top two and the top two of each division are in the playoffs. That's it. So
Yep. The top four. Well, the other teams still play. They're in the consolation bracket on the bottom, so you still play those weeks, even if you're not in the winners bracket. Mm-hmm. You still have the consolation bracket, and the consolation bracket basically hammers out 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yeah.
So however that finishes out at the very end is kind of how everybody lines up at the end. So
let me go ahead and share. Speaking of fantasy, let me go ahead and share our league.
Dude. Congrats to fucking Justin, man. I'll tell you what, we both had a shitty week, bro. I don't know if you can can you pull up the matchups?
Yeah.
Pull up the matchups. I want to look at scoreboard standings, members. Is it under opposing teams, maybe? No. Standing scoreboard. No. There it is. There it is. So go back, go to week 7. All right, so I want to show you guys. Oh, see,
a big week.
It doesn't show.
Yeah, it does.
It shows so if you okay, that's what you did. This was fucked up for both of us. Okay, we both had a shitty week. He ended up coming out on top by 3 points, basically 3.08 points is what he beat me by. But if you look at if you scroll down and you look at the actual numbers that the players put up, I mean, if you look, you've got, let's see, he had Amon St. Brown went out hurt. He only got 1.4 points. He left that game. Mark Andrews only got 0.4 points for him. J.K. Dobbins only got 0 points for him. So he had 3 players that had absolutely horrible days. And then I had, Geno Smith. All of my players put up points, but they were lower. The only player that I had that did not put up points was Sir Michael Gallup of the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
0 points for you.
Big ass fat Michael Gallup, bro. What up, Shark? How you doing, buddy?
Michael Gallup,
dude. If Michael Gallup would have given me 1 or fucking 5 receptions, bro, that's all I needed was 5 catches. Not even yards. It could have just been 5 catches in a PPR league. He would have gotten me 5 points, and I would have beat Justin by 2 points.
Yeah.
But Michael Gallup put up a fat goose egg, and Ryan Suckup and Brian McManus, who are the 2 kickers that I have, both put up fucking 3 points, which was stupid low for both of those fucking players. So it wouldn't matter which kicker I started because they both sucked.
But like I said, you gave him a hell of a challenge, though.
I did what I could. I did what I could with my bench, man. All those guys you're seeing right there were my bench players. Geno Smith, I picked up just for that week. Brian Robinson, I picked up just for that week. Michael Gallup, I picked up just for that week. Like Devin Duvernay, I still have on my bench. I probably should have started him this week. Shit, he went off, dude. He got fucking 16 points, 16.2 points.
Yeah, he was on fire on one of my.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, with Rashad Bateman still out and having issues with his ankle, Duvernay is the number 1 guy over there, man, and he is on fire.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hold on to him for a while, man. I really am. I think he's gonna do well later on in the season. It's really hard to trade out my starting receivers for my bench receivers, though, because I've got Kupp, who will never come out. He will always start. I've got AJ Brown, who's been putting up stupid numbers. I mean, 15 plus per game. And then you've got DeAndre Hopkins, who just came back off of a 6-game suspension, came out and put up 20.3 points with no touchdowns. Okay. Had this kid caught 2 touchdowns passes, he would have been 37 points for that week, bro. It would have been absolutely insane. So it's really hard to put Duvernay over Kupp or AJ Brown or DeAndre Hopkins just because of the kind of offenses that they're in.
Oh, you just moved him up today. Okay.
I moved him up this week. Next week, if you look at my lineup, he's back on the bench because I have Kupp and AJ Brown back because AJ Brown and Cooper Kupp were on bye this week. So, but yeah, congrats to fucking Justin. It was a fucking hard fought battle. Both of us put up kind of crappy numbers. But he ended up pulling out the win by 3 points. So I can't bitch about shit. But so he is still undefeated. He is 7-0. That moves me to 5-2. I am now tied again with Allie, who won also this week. I'm ahead of her by I think like 12 points as far as the overall points total is.
Let's see. No, yes, you got
like 12 points.
You have 806, or she has 806.
Yeah, so 12 points is what I'm above her on as far as points go. And Justin's a whole like 90 points ahead, 80 points ahead of me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and so like he's 7-0. I mean, he's been racking up points. As long as I stay steady, I'll get to the playoffs. But if I start losing, all of a sudden I'd start dropping. But that's me right there, and that's Jay right there. Let's ride number 3 up top. So.
Yeah, and Russell Wilson should be back under the reins of the Broncos in London against the Jaguars, so we will see if he is ready to actually start doing what Russell Wilson does, or if it's a whole lot of the same shit we've already seen. So we'll see.
And it's interesting because a lot of people were happy whenever y'all got to see Brett Rippon, and now, I mean, you're going to bring him back, and it's kind of like us, for the Cowboys, we were okay with Cooper Rush, and throw Dak back in there. I mean, yeah, he looked okay last week, not stellar, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think the reason that he got as many points as he did this last week is because he did have that rushing touchdown. You know what I mean? Like he put up some decent points in fantasy. It definitely was not to the level that Dak Prescott should be performing in fantasy. But it definitely wasn't a horrible outing for him coming back after being hurt. It wasn't horrible, but again, it was not one of his greatest performances. Obviously, coming off an injury, it's not going to be. Yeah, you're just looking for him to get the ball downfield. You're not looking for miracles.
I mean, I could see a little bit of rust. He did take a couple shots. I mean, he didn't do anything that Cooper Rush didn't do.
Yep.
I mean, but we don't know. W over the penalty flag ridden game against Detroit, so the Cowboys were victorious. So
So I mean, like I said, that's again, like you said, Jerry Jones isn't gonna let his superstar fucking quarterback, his starting quarterback, sit on the bench longer than he has to. So true. I saw him coming back early. I know me and you had talked last week in our stream about how we both, you being a Cowboys fan and me not being a Cowboys fan, both thought that Dak needed another week. And honestly, I still stick by that fact. I still think he needed another week. He did not look like Dak Prescott. I think he needed one more week. I think he should have rolled with Cooper Rush this week and just seen what he was capable of doing. He's obviously capable of getting you guys wins. He's got 4 wins already in a row since Dak's been out. He's fucking keeping the team rolling while Dak's fucking recovering.
True.
Give Dak's fucking time, man. Stop trying to rush these guys back out there. And then he gets hurt, and guess what? Now he's done for the season.
Yeah, and that's
what I mean.
What happens. Like you rush out your star player just for the sake of having him, and then all of a sudden you risk that re-injury.
And then guess what? You're right back to fucking Cooper Rush, anyways.
And so let me say this. I know we're talking about the Cowboys a little bit, but we'll get into the Broncos. We'll get into other stuff as well. But so for the Cowboys, Zeke Elliott is out this week. So Tony Pollard is going to get his feature role, which is what we've been wanting to see if he could sustain an entire game without being that kind of replaceable guy if he can do the whole game. But the kicker is when Dak got injured the first time against the Buccaneers, Tony Pollard was in the backfield. He does not block very well. He's not a big statured guy, so he's not going to be able to block those linebackers and defensive linemen. He chips them like he'll chip on the shoulder and kind of move him, but I mean, he's not much of a blocker. That's the only thing I'm worried about. So you're probably going to put a fullback back there to kind of help him, because he's not a big guy.
And I can see that too. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from with that. I do, but at the same time, I mean, you're gonna see him in there running. If they're gonna be doing some sort of trickery or they're gonna be doing some sort of pass play or something like that, you may see 2 backs in the backfield. You may see him not even in the game for those play actions, and which the problem with that is that now you got to look at the other team and they're going to be like, okay, Tony Pollard's in, it's a run. He's not in, it's a pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so but they're going to have to kind of mix that up a little bit.
Exactly. That's my point. Like he's going to have to figure out how to fucking block. He's going to have to figure out how to do what he needs to do if he wants to be a starting back in the NFL. These are the things that your coaches are going to be asking of you. These are the things that the plays and the game time decisions are going to make you do. You've got to get better at blocking.
So there's another guy that's going to be the backup. That's going to be the interchangeable for Pollard. I forget his name. I think it's like Malik Davis or something like that. And he's kind of like a Zeke type back. He's bigger, but he is young. He's not been around the league very often, and he's going to get his time to shine tomorrow as well. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Oh shit! Jerry Lee Lewis passed away. I didn't know.
What a Fulton. Yeah, that's bad news. 87.
Damn.
God bless his soul and his family for sure.
I'll tell you what, he's fucking Jerry Lee Lewis is a freaking god among rock and roll. Fucking
yeah.
I mean, are you kidding me? That guy is a freaking genius when it comes to writing music and singing music. And oh my goodness,
that is nuts. But yeah. So what did you think about Brett Rippon's on field and, the Jerry Jeudy possible trade and other trades with the Broncos. So I know Jerry Jones and trade, we got a defensive back, but that's it. So we're not really looking to do much, but I know the Broncos have been in the news a little bit.
When I kind of heard about some of the trade stuff going on, I kind of did some research into it. I went to ESPN. I did a few, research on some secondary sites, obviously not ESPN, but I went to a few different sites just to kind of find out what everybody was saying about it. Jerry Jeudy will most likely not be traded. If a trade does happen, it'll probably be KJ Hamler that goes, and not Jerry Jeudy. Coming from the team that's going to be picking up Jerry Jeudy, he's a high-powered receiver. He's worth a lot of money. He's still got some contract left. Like, it's going to cost them some money to get him traded. Whereas KJ Hamler, it's going to cost less. He's still a good back. He came back in off of injury. I think KJ Hamler is going to be a phenomenal player in the league. So
he already looks good as is. So
yeah,
you stick him with a good offensive team, and
right. And we're using him, but I don't think the Broncos are using him enough to make it an issue that he gets traded. If that does end up happening. My biggest concern currently with the Broncos is the latest press release that was sent out by the Broncos back office basically stated that if the Broncos lost in London against Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday, which I will be doing a live stream of tomorrow morning, 6:10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, fucking stupid early,
8:20 Central, and I will be there with them drinking my chocolate milk.
Yeah. Is if they lose that game, star linebacker Bradley Chubb will be traded. If we win that game, there is a possibility that he would not be traded. Now, I am absolutely against this trade. I'm absolutely going to fucking throw a fucking temper tantrum if they fucking get rid of Bradley Chubb. I don't care if we're winning. I don't care if we're losing. Our defense is our defense because we have a leader back there in Bradley Chubb. When Von Miller left, Bradley Chubb stepped up, filled that role that Von Miller had, and made our defense good. And I think it's dumb to, yes, he's in a contract year. Yes, you would have to re-sign him if you wanted to keep him on your team. Re-sign him. He's a fucking Pro Bowler. He does his job. He's a leader on our team. Pay him the money that he's worth and keep him in Denver.
But from what you know, what are the odds that your management and ownership is 100% going to do that? I mean, do you think that they're just saying that to kind of motivate him and kickstart him, or?
No, I don't. I honestly think that he's in the same situation that Von Miller was in. I don't think that the back office team wanted to get rid of Von Miller. I don't think they wanted to trade Von Miller. And I would really hate to believe that they wanted to get rid of him. All right. Basically, what's happening is the same thing that happened with Von Miller is happening to Bradley Chubb. Bradley Chubb is in a contract year this year. Okay. So when this year is over, his contract with the Broncos is up. So he would be a free agent and he could go wherever he wanted. Now, if the Broncos want to keep him, obviously they're going to have to re-sign him and set up a new contract and pay him more money to keep him on the team for longer. What they're thinking basically, and I think it's the dumbest fucking thought process ever, but hey, whatever. I'm not the back office in Denver, but if I was, I'd say you guys are fucking stupid. We're keeping Chubb. Fucking go fuck yourself. Okay.
Take notes, folks. Take notes.
But so basically what's happening is I don't think that you can base keeping a player on a team off of one game. You have to look at what he's done for your team. You have to look at the kind of attitude and the locker room composure that he has to help the other guys kind of keep rolling in times where they're down in games. They're, doing this, that, and the other thing. I mean, we already got rid of Von Miller. We've already traded away a bunch of the leaders on this team. We got a new quarterback coming in who's obviously not performing like everybody thought he was going to. So the Denver fans are really upset about that. I mean, honestly, as a Denver fan, I really think that if they go through with this trade, they're going to piss off a lot of Broncos fans. Yeah. They're going to piss off a lot of people.
Well, that would just go into show, say, hey, we got a shiny new toy, and we're already folding and saying, hey, we're done with the season. And you don't want to see it as a fan of any team, whether it be hockey, baseball, football, basketball, whatever. You don't want to see your team, but you know what? We have a shiny new toy worth a lot of money.
Yep.
We're not giving faith in him, and we're just going to just bench him and be done with the season. I mean, it's rough when you see your team do that, and it's not even halfway through the season yet. So
Yep, it is. So we'll see how the game goes tomorrow. We'll see how they play. I think the only upside that Jacksonville has, obviously, it's a neutral stadium because they are playing in London. So no team really has home field advantage. I do think Jacksonville has a little bit more of an advantage over the Broncos because they have played more London games. They've played in London a lot more than the Broncos have. So they're used to the stadium. They're used to the flight over there and getting prepped for those long. It's a big deal for them, man. I mean, you got a 16-hour flight. You got to land. You got to get to your hotel room. You got to sleep. Then you got to practice that week. Then you got to study the weekend. And then your body is still adjusting from the time change and all that kind of shit going on. And it can be a lot, man. It can really be a lot for the players to go over there and play. Russ is back, apparently. That's what I'm being told. That's what I'm hearing, is that Russell Wilson will be starting in London. So we'll fuck.
And supposedly, there was, I haven't seen the video of it, so I cannot confirm or deny it, but supposedly they were saying that Russ Wilson was working out on the plane over there, like pretty much the entire time. He was like running, and he was kind of working on footwork and all. I mean, granted,
doing squats and shit. There's a video out there. You're a
veteran.
Why about a dude who can make sure he's where he works out?
Hold on, you're glitching out. I'm hearing every other word. I want you to make sure you get your point across, though. But you're glitching.
Is that better?
Talk again.
Is that better?
There you go.
Okay. No, like I said, I don't give a fuck. He wants to work out on the plane. There's videos out there, and there's fucking pro players that are like bashing him and shit for doing what he's doing on the plane. I'm like, who gives a fuck, bro? He's on a flight over there. He's trying to work out his fucking hamstring. He's trying to make sure he's ready. He's trying to get prepped. Who gives a shit?
True.
Let him fucking do what he's got to do. I don't care if he works on the damn plane. Who cares? Yeah. What is it to you? Why the fuck are you bashing him for fucking trying to get prepped and ready for the game?
Like I said, he sat out last weekend, and he had his backup come in and do okay. And again, you see the leadership. No one else was doing it. He did it. He's getting the backlash of it, but that's leadership. Like, if your quarterback is trying to do something and make this team better with his play alone, let him do it. I would follow his lead, and I'd be like, you know what? He's our leader. We're going to support him. We're going to back him. We're going to block for him. We're going to.
Yeah, the problem is that there's a lot of Russell Wilson haters out there, not just Seahawks fans. There's a lot of Russell Wilson haters out there in general. They think he's washed up. They think he's done. They don't think he's going to be able to make it any further in the league. And I don't think so. I really don't think that that's the case at all. I mean, he's still young. He's still got a lot of time left that he can put in. It's not like he's playing horribly. He just needs to figure this offense out. It's a new offense for him. Again, he's playing more AFC teams than NFC teams, so he's seeing different looks. He's seeing different players that he wouldn't normally see as much playing for the Seahawks. So give him some time. Russ will be fine. Let him work out the kinks and get in sync with his receivers. Nathaniel Hackett will be fine, and give him some time to fucking get over his new coach fucking worries and hiccups. And I think that after our bye week, I think the second half of our season is going to turn around. I think you're going to see a different Bronco team after the bye week. Unless they completely just give up and trade everybody before the bye week and say fuck it, and then we're just screwed. Fuck.
So we'll kind of switch gears a little bit. We talked about it last week about kind of what do you think would happen, and he was sprinkled in a little bit during the game last week with 49ers, and we're talking about Christian McCaffrey. Mike Shanahan did sprinkle him in there a couple plays. He had some good run plays. He had a couple catches. For fantasy owners, I think this week you can put him in. But granted, after watching the game last week and just them showing the Brandon Ayuk's, the Deebo Samuels, their other running back, I can't think of what his name is, but they have a lot of playmakers over there in San Francisco.
Hey, Lisa lady.
What's up, Miss Lisa? But for fantasy owners, do you put him back or do you keep him on the bench? I mean, it's hard to sit someone like Christian McCaffrey because he's just one run away from exploding a game and changing it. So
yeah, I mean, it is and it isn't, and this is I think where I kind of differ from you. I still think as a fantasy owner, if he was on my squad, he would not be starting next week. And I don't think it's because it's nothing against Christian McCaffrey. I think he's an awesome player. I think he can put up fantasy points. Mm-hmm. But again, you're talking about a trade mid-season to a brand new team, brand new people around him, brand new court. Everything's brand new quarterback, brand new coaches, brand new everything. The Niners have a bye week 9, just like the Broncos do. If I was a fantasy owner, I would wait until week 10 to start Christian McCaffrey. I would find a better option or somebody that you think is going to be able to get some touches because, he may get a few touches, but I don't see him going off like the traditional Christian McCaffrey, at least for another few weeks. And with that bye week coming, that's going to help him kind of get shifted over into the offense, get the plays down, kind of do some more studying, that kind of stuff to get him prepped and ready to actually start putting up some big numbers. So, my opinion, sit Christian McCaffrey this week, start him week 10, give him a couple weeks to get used to the program in San Francisco. Again, like you said,
it's hard to sit him, though. It's so hard to sit. I mean, I had to sit him last week. I mean, he only got, like 8 or 9 points, but still, that was 9 points unexpected. I mean, I didn't expect him to do that. And just think, if he has a full know of the system and they're putting him in as a feature back and all that. I mean, because, again, he was the offense and in Carolina, and now he's coming to an offense that's already established with a lot of playmakers. And, he's just an extra one added. So, I mean, and do I think Christian McCaffrey will be that little push that they need to get far into the playoffs? Yeah, I think 49ers right now, and Lisa, I'm sure you're loving to hear this, but with that trade alone, with the other playmakers in San Francisco, I think they've just made a good push to go pretty far.
Yeah, I agree.
Now the defense is good too. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree with that. I think that was a good trade. I think that San Francisco kind of did have that, definitely a big come up for them, especially for their offense. But the one thing I have to say about San Francisco is that their defense is good, but they've got to be more consistent.
That is true.
They've let some things slide. They've had a few games where the rushing and the passing yards, which again doesn't affect your fantasy score, but it does affect playoffs. When you're letting you're not giving up points, but you're giving up 500 passing yards a game, or you're giving up 400 rushing yards a game. You may against a few teams be able to keep them to 10 or 13 points, but you're giving up that many yards in a game, you're going to have a team that's going to just destroy you.
Yeah,
you're going to have a team that puts up 30, 40 points, and all of a sudden your defense goes from a number 2 fantasy defense to number 10 fantasy defense overnight.
I mean, look at the Bengals last week. They put up 400, or Joe Burrow put up 481 passing yards.
Yep,
almost 500 passing yards on the Falcons. That was insane. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. I have them off some fantasy teams. I'm sure.
Isn't Mixon out? Isn't Mixon hurt too? And Mixon's out now, isn't he? That's what I thought.
And so is Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is out hurt. Yeah, is he done or is he just out hurt?
He's just out hurt. They said 4 to 6, so I don't count on having him for the rest of the fantasy season. He'll
for Chase,
come back. Jamar Chase, yeah.
Okay, and what about Mixon? Is he out for the same amount, or?
I don't know specifically on Mixon.
Okay, let me see. I can pull that up right now.
Do not know for sure.
Let me see.
But so Christian McCaffrey, I'm excited to see what Hopkins does. Again, we kind of talked about. I always mess up his first name. Not Bernard Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins. This will be his second game with Arizona.
Yeah. Yep.
And Arizona picked up Robbie Anderson as well.
So. Yeah, they did, and I had Robbie Anderson on my roster for a little while because I thought he was going to kind of break out in Carolina, and he didn't. I think he's a good kind of alternate down player until he kind of gets more established. But I think that offense over there is pretty established to the point where he's not going to see a lot of game time compared to some of the other stars that are on that roster.
Yeah, because again, Arizona's another team that has a bunch of offensive weapons.
Yep. But the nice part about Hopkins being back is that Hopkins was Murray's number 1 target. Like that, like that's his boy. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, like you were saying last week, there was a few of us that made that sacrifice and drafted him and sat him for 6 weeks and just held on and waited. And I think it's going to pay off, man. I really do. I think this week they are at Minnesota. The Vikings defense has been struggling. They're 19th overall in the league as far as points put against them. So they're about, half the 50% mark in the teams, kind of, sort of. So I don't know, man. I think DeAndre Hopkins gets 2 touchdowns, at least 100 and 150 receiving yards.
Yeah, man, that would be good for fantasy owners. That is for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping because he's on my team, so I own him.
And it was funny. I was texting my friend before the show started. He was mentioning some stuff or whatever. What's up, Martinez? King Poopa, what up?
What up, King Poopa? What's up, Dustin? How you doing, buddy?
But I actually tried to trade for DeAndre Hopkins this week, and I messaged him. I said, "Thanks for denying my trade." He goes, "Yeah, it wasn't good for business, but I made another trade that was better for business." So he hasn't won a game all season. He's put up the fewest amount of points all season. He's like, "I'm going to win these last 7 games and get to the playoffs." I'm like, if you don't, is he still available? I mean, I'm over in the other league. I'm very running back heavy, and adding a good receiver over there would be beneficial.
Yeah, see, and I'm the opposite over here. I'm wide receiver heavy. I've been wide receiver heavy all year. I mean, I've got 5 wide receivers on my roster currently.
You're wide receiver heavy over there.
Well, and I got 3 tight ends currently too, because I kind of picked up a couple that I think next week I'm actually going to be making a very, very gutsy play in fantasy, and I'll let you know what it is right now. Next week, Kittle is on a bye. Next week against Baltimore, I am starting Taysom Hill as my tight end. I think with Lamar Jackson and his mobility and how he moves the ball, I think that the New Orleans are going to try to match that a little bit with Taysom Hill. And I think Taysom Hill is going to have a big game against the Rams. So I'm taking a risk on Taysom Hill. I drafted him. I didn't draft him, but I picked him up off the waivers. And I'm gonna risk. He's only projected to get 7.3 points, but I think with that kind of offense in Baltimore, the Saints are going to have to come up with something to answer that, and I think Taysom Hill is the answer. So I think he's going to get some big carries. I think he may even get a touchdown. So I'm taking a big risk, but I am starting him as my tight end next week.
I said, and I've always liked Taysom Hill. I really wish that the Saints would put him in as either a feature tight end or a feature quarterback. I mean, I think he's got quarterback skills. He can throw, he can run. He's they call him the Swiss Army knife for a reason. I mean, he's good. So. I'm trying to think of what else. Any big injuries? So Breece Hall went down this week.
Breece Hall is done for the season.
He is out for the season with the MCL, ACL, whole nine. Terrible for him. Great player. He was from Iowa State. So he
is down. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that
DK Metcalf went down. He's out.
DK Metcalf he's out. So DK Metcalf is out. That's going to hurt some fantasy owners too, because he's a big player.
Out.
Jamar Chase is done.
Zeke Elliott out.
A lot of big names, man, and especially right now, is for fantasy owners. This is the worst time of the year for this to happen, because this is when all the bye weeks start kicking in. So now all of a sudden you've got injuries on top of buys. So now you've got 3 players, 1 on bye and 2 that are injured that you can't even play.
And you can't even fill a lineup. I mean, you're having to struggle and just pick people up, and I mean, it's a mess. So this is gonna get interesting here soon. So you're gonna see some undefeated teams, I think, in fantasy start getting their first couple losses. I don't think Justin's gonna make it all the way undefeated. Hey, I don't ever plan on making it undefeated. The fact that I have a 7-game win streak, what that does, I mean, for Justin as well, is it puts you in a spot where even if your team implodes, you've done so good for 7 weeks that you just hope, you can just keep putting up consistent numbers. Because in one of our leagues, it's all about how many points you have if you're not the first 2. In our league, it's just the top 2 in division. So, with ours, I'm more worried about record. Over there, I'm more worried about
the win-loss. In ours, it's the win-loss record. It's not really the points.
Yeah. So we do like the top 2 in each division, and then we do points to fill the spots. So
there you go.
Like I said, I don't ever plan on going undefeated. It's hard. I don't even know if anybody's ever done it in fantasy football. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna start calling it the Dolphin rule. I've never seen, or the Dolphin with the perfect season. I've never seen a perfect season.
No, I mean, like I said, this year I'm 5-2. I think this is one of the best records I've had in fantasy. I've never won a fantasy league before. I've been to the playoffs once, but I got blown out in the first fucking round. So I think this year, with the way that I drafted and how smart I've drafted, and then you've seen our waiver wire, bro. It's let's ride 3.
Yeah,
I'm on the waiver wire every week,
stacking.
Yeah, every week. I mean, I'm picking up, dropping players. I'm reading fantasy reports. I'm reading player reports. Somebody gets hurt, this, that. I mean, I picked up Michael Carter for the Jets because Breece Hall went down. So I saw Breece Hall went down. Boom. So the first thing I did was pick up Michael Carter.
Not Brian Robinson, but the Carolina running back went to Carolina. No, the Carolina running back went to the Jets.
Yep.
And then Chuba Hubbard is hurt, and so now the feature back over there is what the hell was his name? what was his name? I picked him up.
In Carolina,
the feature back now. Who was it?
I don't know because they're back. They're down to their backups then, aren't they? If they traded their starter.
I have him. I don't have him in that lineup. No, I cannot think of who their. Unless I don't have. Oh, Deontay Foreman. Sorry, Deontay Foreman is now the feature back over there. The old Falcons running back. So Chuba Hubbard is hurt. They traded away Robinson, and so now Deontay Foreman. He had a good game last week. He put up like 25 points last week, and he was splitting carries with Hubbard. So
right.
So now that he's the feature and the other one's hurt, I mean, granted, there's something behind him, but he'll be the primary back, just like Tony Pollard. If you have Tony Pollard on your bench in fantasy football, I would highly suggest you put him in. They are playing the Bears. They have a decent defense over there, but still, Tony Pollard can break off big runs really quick. So
yeah, so this is saying that Raheem Blackshear is the only other healthy tailback that the Panthers have. Although Steve Wilkes has said that he wants to make his backfield a committee, so he may be calling up Spencer Brown from the practice squad. So you may have a three running back revolving door. Foreman is clearly a favorite to start and lead the team in carries. But according to the head coach over there in Carolina, they are going to be trying to do it as a rotating backfield. And I think a lot of that is to try to figure out which one of these backs will be their number one going forward. But it does look like Foreman was named the starter against the Falcons this week. So he will be the named starter, but they are bringing up Spencer Brown from the practice squad. So
I'm going to use restroom real quick, and then we'll get into the
yeah. Do what you got to do.
So, Fuck
yeah. Dude, that's our old logo, man. Fuck, I haven't seen that in a while. Damn. You have to send me that one. Because that was before we changed the leaves to green. Oh, that's cool. What's up, everybody in chat? How we doing tonight? It's a lovely Saturday evening. I'm going to have to grab another beer here in a second. We will be starting our picks here very shortly. We're going to be going over last week's picks really quick. Talk about who won last week. There was another tie. So it did come down to the tiebreaker this week in the pick'ems. So when Chad gets back, we'll go over that. We'll go over who won, who lost last week, and then we'll do our picks for next week. So we are trying to keep this stream in about an hour and a half or so. It may end up going a little bit longer than that just because we both like to talk, unfortunately. But we're both freaking exhausted. We both drank way too much last night. So we are trying to make this a timely stream. Oh, that's not on. There we go. All right. Danimal, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for coming in, man. I need another beer. All right.
I'm back. So again, let me take this off.
Hey, you gotta send me that logo, dude. That's our original logo before we changed the fucking leaves. I looked at it, I'm like, dude, I haven't seen that in a while, bro. I'm like, you need to send me that shit.
And it's just that matted black background.
Yes.
It's like shiny back. It's that matted black. I like
yeah.
That kind of
it's definitely different. Yeah.
What up, Danimal?
Oh fuck, man! All right, well, I'm gonna use the restroom. If you want to pull up the wins and go over the games from this week, I did let everybody know there was a tie again this week. I didn't tell them who won or who lost. We haven't got that far yet, but I'd said there was a tie that was decided by the tiebreaker again. So I'm really glad that we set up these tiebreakers because if we didn't, we'd be screwed, bro.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll let you go over that, and I will be back in just a few ticks.
All righty. So, again, I'm not going to show all the scores, but there was a tie, and the Monday night score had a big factor to do with that tie. I will say that the tie came down to two ladies, two first-time people in that realm. So, again, well done, ladies. Y'all won last week. I think Bashful won it last week. So yeah, another lady won it this week. So It's awesome. What's up, Monica? What the heck is around your neck, Lone Star? Hey. What up, Monica? How you doing, girlie? Okay, all right. But again, I'm not gonna really go over the game, but I'll just say, well done, ladies. Y'all represented the last couple weeks. Well, your cheeks and chin. I'm trying to go for my best NBA impression. I still have years and years to go, but after the Super Bowl, I'll be chopping it down. So I'm rocking it all the way to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. It's 3 Trojans tied together. What the? if y'all missed it last week on the Pick'em stream that we did last week, I did have my face painted, my beard was painted, my hair was painted. I lost a bet against the Astros and had to succumb to the face and beard paint. So if you missed it, you can always go back to last week's and check it out and see my my decorated face.
Cheers, Monica. Thanks for coming in. All right. So where you at?
I haven't started talking about the games. I just said that the tie came down to 2 ladies that
yes,
they were first time in that position. So I said Bashful won it last week, and we had 2 ladies fighting it out this week. So congratulations to the ladies representing.
Yeah, I just don't like to say. I don't want to say who won. Because she's gonna just you're gonna hear about it forever.
Oh yeah. It is that indeed. Like I said, I don't want to say it, but again, congratulations. So the Browns Ravens game last week is the first one on the list. A few of us got that right. It's kind of a split, but Lamar Jackson and the boys just came out to play. The Browns, got a couple points at the very end of the game to kind of make it look a lot closer, but the Ravens just pretty much had that in control the entire game.
Yeah, that was that was very disappointing, to be honest with you.
And that was a 20-23 score. Next game, you had the Buccaneers at the Panthers, and
this was surprising as fuck.
The Buccaneers are just going into a tailspin. Yes. It's just been announced this week that Tom Brady and Giselle have divorced after 13 years. They say that divorce has to come because of this of him choosing to play football again. I don't know to hold that to be true or not, but
well, from what I've
going into tailspin in Carolina, they just gotten rid of Christian McCaffrey. They gotten rid of Robbie Anderson. They had PJ Walker in there, who was the USFL quarterback that was a stud.
Yep.
They had like a makeshift offense, and they just destroyed Tom Brady and the Bucs. That was insane. So
yeah.
So the people
we're gonna drag it out
at the very end.
We're gonna drag it out.
So yeah, I don't think. I mean, not very many. Only 3 people picked the Panthers to win, and for damn it, Jenna, I know because it's a kitty. So
yep.
well done.
and Nikki picked because it was opposite of my pick.
Yeah.
So
next game, this was a big game. Again for the Bengals, they put up 35 points against the Falcons, and Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase had a hell of a day. I mean, Joe Burrow put up 400. He had 481 yards. 3 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. I mean, he put up about 45 points in fantasy or 40 points in fantasy. I mean, he just exploded that game.
Yep.
So hopefully the people who have had Joe Burrow, such as myself, we've been waiting for this break. I mean, he's always been good putting up points, but he really
just wait. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better from here on out.
But yeah, the Bengals just ran all over. I mean, touchdown after touchdown. The Falcons aren't really that great, but I mean, they just had no answer to the Bengals offense. I mean, they were hitting on all cylinders. This is the game that I did not do last week, but it was a good game. Minus all the penalty flags. I mean, I know Detroit got a lot of flags. A lot of people talked about that, but I was like, hey, it is where it is. The Cowboys, they didn't play great. They played good, and they scored a lot of that in the third and fourth quarter. So, Cowboys 24-6 over Detroit. So, yeah, most of us got that one right. Except for the Cowboy haters who always bet against them. Didn't get.
Hey, I did not bet against them. I picked the Lions because I legitimately thought that they were actually going to be able to come out and beat them, because I seriously think that Dak Prescott came back too early. I think that game could have gone either way.
The next, like I said, we're going through this pretty quick, and we're already, we'll go through it pretty quick.
Yada yada yada. I don't got anything below here. Yep, we're gonna drag it out, Kathy.
So the next game
make everybody sweat a little bit.
Yep. And anybody who's watching the World Series,
go Phillies,
the home run. So
go Phillies. Go Phillies. Forget the Astros.
The next game on the docket, we have the New York Giants at the Jaguars. I swear the new coaches over there in New York have got that team on a roll. I mean, they look good. Saquon's running hard. Daniel Jones is over there playing really well. Man, Giants, they are in second place right behind the Eagles. They're, 6-1 now? Their only loss was the Cowboys. So they are playing damn well, and they, got a hold of the Jags. Jags play them tough, though. Put up 17, but still.
Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely was not a blowout for sure.
And the next
was
game,
a good game.
Yes, the Packers at the Redskins. That was in Washington. That was a good game. Packers played okay. I mean,
they didn't play great, but
and again, there's something going on with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, people are getting hurt. I mean, no Randall Cobb. Alan Lazard's now hurt. They really leaned heavily on Aaron Jones, but still the Redskins did win that game by a safety, by 2. So, and I think there was a safety in that game as well. So I think that's where that 2 came from. So, that game went to the Redskins 23-21 over the Packers. Next game, I didn't really see much of the Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. Good Lord, spit it out.
This one, like I said, I mean, I thought honestly that Matt Ryan was going to come out and have a better game against the Titans, but he just did not look good.
So. And I forgot y'all can see the winners now, so y'all can see who won. The next game you had the Houston Texans at the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, this was a Raiders' second win in a row. I mean, granted, Houston Texans aren't that great except for their running back, but still, I mean,
right.
Could the Raiders start rattling off a couple wins and sneak into the playoffs like they did last year? I mean, if you remember last year, it came down to the very last game to get in. So I have a feeling they're going to be at that same point again this year.
You got 6 right, Danimal.
So yes, Raiders got that win 38-20. This game kind of hurt fantasy owners, and obviously it hurt Jay as well because it was the Jets at the Broncos. The Jets lost their premier back, Breece Hall. That was very difficult. So they went out and got one of the Carolina running backs to fill his shoes. But the Broncos, again, with the backup quarterback, because again, Wilson was hurt. Just a couple field goals. So no motivation over there. So hopefully they'll get a little bit of motivation over there in London and maybe win a game big. So they're due for a big game. The next game we had was I'm messing all these teams up. Kansas City Chiefs over the San Francisco 49ers. Again, Mahomes and company, man, they just look good. I mean, they
don't get me wrong, though. The Niners did not look bad in that game. Jimmy Garoppolo looked good. Their defense looked good. I mean, they put up 33 points. So, I mean, it's not like they got blown out by the Chiefs by any means whatsoever. That was a good game, to be honest with you. That was a good game.
Yeah, and like I said, the 49ers played well. They just got Christian McCaffrey, but again, right now I wouldn't want to play the Chiefs. I wouldn't want to play the Bills. I wouldn't really want to play the Cincinnati Bengals either. I mean, the Bengals are freaking hitting on all cylinders. Now they have a couple guys hurt, so it may be a little bit different. But right now, definitely in the AFC, the Chiefs and the Bills, you do not want to play right now because they are just destroying folks. I did better than Jay. That's all that matters to me. So, yes, it did come down to you, Kathy, and Dan Magena. And Dan Magena, the total score was 47, and you picked your total score combined was 41.
So you and Jenna both picked the same amount right this week. She just got one extra point with the tiebreaker. So it was you and Jenna tied for the lead on this one. So
yeah. So again, Chiefs over the Niners, 44-23. Next game on the docket, which was a good game. Geno Smith and Kenneth Walker. third, the running back, just had a heck of a day. Seahawks, they look good when they look good. They look bad when they look bad, but they're putting up points. They're scoring a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I started Geno Smith this week. He's good. He's doing what he needs to do to get wins in Seattle, but he's definitely not a fantasy starting quarterback for sure.
Yeah, that game was all running back though. That was Kenneth Walker having a breakout game.
Oh, dude, Kenneth Walker, dude, watch out for that guy. Watch out for Kenneth Walker, dude. I think even if Penny did come back, bro, he'd still be the starting back. He is killing it over there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you look at the fantasy side of it, he's put up 16 points 2 games in a row, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's just destroying it, and he's only played in a few games because I have him. I picked him up because he was still on the waiver wire in one of my other leagues. So I picked him up off the waiver wire. And last week, let me see here. Last week against LA, he put up 27.
Well, you're cutting out again.
Hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Last week against the Chargers, he put up 28.7 points, bro.
Yeah, that's not a bad quarterback to have.
No. This is Kenneth Walker.
Oh, Kenneth Walker. I got you.
Yeah, so he put up 28. No, he put up 28. And then the week before that, he put up 19. Week before that, he put up 14. So he's only been getting better.
That is true.
And before that, he didn't put up hardly any points because Penny was the starter and he was the kind of rotating back. Mm-hmm. Well, now that he's got that starting role, bro, he is shining.
He is indeed.
I would love to see
Kenneth Walker try to find himself a career year, and he's young too. I think it's like his second year. I think so. What up, JV? I will find that out for you in just a second. Do you remember what week it was?
I think it was the week before last.
Okay.
I don't know. We can always go back because you have them all saved by week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And so again,
Animal, I'll be back. Okay, cool, dude. Yeah, we're finishing up this real quick, and then we'll slowly start getting through the picks. So yeah, take your time, buddy. Take your time. We'll be here for a little while longer.
You good.
We always try to go for an hour and a half, but we'll be here 2 hours. It's just we talk too much, Chad.
Yeah. It's acceptable. I can talk football all day long. Let's go.
Dude, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you.
So again, the Seahawks 37 over the Chargers 23. So Seahawks got the win over that one. Next game, this was the Sunday night game. You had the Steelers at the Dolphins. Both teams didn't really play that great. Dolphins played better. That was also the Dolphins, I think, 50-year reunion of the perfect season. So the Dolphins were wearing the old school Dolphin uniforms. And so that was pretty cool to see them win. That was Tua's first game back. And it's funny, they said that he was going to adjust the way he plays, and
he didn't do shit.
He was still taking hits and running and ducking his head.
Yeah,
he was still being that.
He was still Tua, bro. Like he didn't change a damn thing, and that's what I was worried about. Him coming out. I did pick the Dolphins to win that game because he was coming back. I thought they were going to have a good game, but I was kind of nervous about picking the Dolphins by hearing him say that, when you got a good quarterback that's good at what he does, and he says, well, now I got to change what I've done, what I do for an injury. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's usually a red flag right there. That's usually a nope, not starting you because you're not going to be the same guy that you were.
And he came back out there this week and was still
look just like good. Tua.
Yeah.
I mean, like nothing changed.
You can't really change. You can change your style, but he's young, he's adventurous, he's gritty, he wants to win, and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. So God bless him. Again, the Steelers have Kenny Pickett back there, not getting off to a good start over there in Steeler land, but so Dolphins again got that one 16-10. Yeah, Dolphins. Yeah. The next game, which is the Monday night game, was Bears at the Patriots. Bears actually look good. The Patriots,
their running game just destroyed the Patriots, dude. Like they just could not stop their running game there. I don't know what was going on in the Bears backfield. Montgomery was running like a beast. It was just, they couldn't stop him. It was crazy.
And like I said, the Cowboys have to play him this week, so I am
if he
in
runs
the live stream tomorrow as well. So,
dude, if he runs like he did this week, watch out, man, because he was making moves and making big plays after getting the ball, bro.
Well, the Cowboys just picked up Hankins. He is a run stopper from the old from the Raiders, and he's a big boy. And they just got him this week, and I'm sure they'll put his big old. He's like a Jason Peters on defense. He's just a big boy, so I'm sure they'll stick him out there. I'm hoping because, yeah, I mean our run defense is all right. It's not the best, but it's all right.
Right.
Again, the Patriots, they started off with freaking Mac Jones, and then halfway through the first quarter, Bailey Zappi came.
Well, dude, the crowd wanted him, bro. Your crowd starting to chant Zappi, and Zappi comes in and plays better than.
Yeah, I mean, led the Patriots to their first score, whereas Mac Jones did not do that. So, I mean, he got the ball, he drove them right down the field, like 78 yards, and either a touchdown or a field goal, something. But he put points on the board. So, I mean, who doesn't like Zappy Hour? I mean, come on now.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's going to be good. I really do. I think he's going to be good. And I think if Mac Jones doesn't get his shit in order quick, he'll lose that starting role in New England real quick.
He'll be a backup to Bailey Zappi. But again, Bailey Zappi at Western Kentucky, I mean, he was breaking records. And dude, I knew he was going to be a good quarterback. You have like some of these young quarterbacks don't get their chance. Case in point, the Indianapolis Colts benched Matt Ryan and are going to start Sam Ehlinger for the rest of the season. And Sam Ehlinger hasn't really gotten much NFL experience, but he was a great quarterback at UT. So it'll be interesting to see him in the quarterback in Indianapolis over there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard one, honestly, for me to swallow, to be honest with you. I mean, I know Matt Ryan has not performed great this year, but at the same time, it's still Matt Ryan. I think he was doing what he needed to do what happened. I think this last game was honestly kind of a fluke for them, the way they lost to the Titans. I really thought that game was going to go a lot differently. I don't know if Ehlinger is going to do what needs to be done. Who knows? We'll see. But I don't think that's a smart move for the Colts.
I went back and watched some of the preseason games that he was playing in. He's actually pretty good. And he really, I mean, granted, in preseason, not really playing number ones or whatever, but still, he looked good. He was accurate. Right. He's another gritty quarterback. He runs. He's mobile. He's a pocket passer. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see him over there in Indianapolis. Like I said, I have high hopes for him because he is the old Longhorns quarterback. He had success in Texas, so hope he does well.
We'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens next week, man. I mean, let's see here.
So again, the Bears beat the Patriots on Monday night, 33-14.
So let's see here. The Colts are at home against the Commanders this week, so I don't know, man. The Commanders, that running back, the running backs in the backfield over in
Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson.
You've got Gibson, Robinson. I mean, it's I don't know. I think that's gonna be a hard game for the Colts to win. I think Sam's gonna have to come out and actually
put up some points.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to do something. He's got to prove that he's better a starting quarterback than Matt Ryan is. Like I said, I don't think that's a smart move for the Colts. Really, well, I mean, it may be if Matt Ryan is on his way out and he's completely done and said and over with, but I don't think that's the case.
Well, the thing is, what was weird is they didn't say, hey, he's going to come in and get the start and kind of leave the door open. They said, nope, he's our starter for the entire season. So you're pretty much tanking and saying you're done for, and you're putting in someone who isn't
to see what he can do, basically.
And it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I would have said maybe for a game or, hey, because, I mean.
Yeah, but to announce him for the rest of the season, that's kind of
Matt Ryan, I mean, they paid him quite big. They gave him a pretty big contract to go over there and some
to sit on the bench. I mean, for him, I'm sure it's fine. He's sitting on the bench collecting millions of dollars. He doesn't care either way. But
he's like, hey, I'm saving my body. Okay,
I'm pretty sure he would rather be out there starting, obviously. But at the same time, I don't think that I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out. I just don't think that's a smart move for the Colts to do. Just like I don't think it's a smart move for the Broncos to play Rippon for the rest of the year just because Russell Wilson's not doing well. I think that would be a dumb move. I'd say the same thing as the Broncos did. Yes, everybody's worried about Russell Wilson this, Russell Wilson that. Give him some time, guys. He'll be fine. Let him get healed up. Let him figure shit out. He'll be fine.
I'm excited to see Sam Ehlinger there. This is, like I said, I was excited to see Bailey Zappi because I knew he was over there. And I'm excited to see Sam Ehlinger take the helm. I like when these younger kids get their chance, over a big name player. I mean, granted, Mac Jones isn't really a big name player, but Matt Ryan is. So
right. And like I said, this is you started to see that over the last 5 years. You're starting to see some of these younger quarterbacks taking the reins of these football teams, and some of the older veterans are backups now. I mean, look at you got Teddy Bridgewater, who's now a backup again, who was a starting quarterback for a while. Now he's a backup again. You know what I mean? So you've got a lot of these guys that aren't used to being backups that are now backups, and you're seeing the league shift quite a bit. So I'm gonna in the next 2 to 3 years, you'll probably see a lot of these veterans kind of fade out, retire, and you'll have the new younger generation coming up. I wouldn't be surprised next year if you see 4 or 5 new starting quarterbacks for teams across the league.
Yeah, because you have a bunch of quarterbacks in college right now that'll be picked. So
yep,
it's a quarterback heavy class this year.
Yep.
So the last game before we get into all of our picks, you had on Thursday night, the start of week 8, you had the Ravens at the Buccaneers. Again, the Buccaneers are going to that game hurt. They've lost the last couple games. Tom Brady is just not the same. He's going through a divorce. I don't know if that plays into it, but Buccaneers just look like poo. I mean, yes, they put up some points, but they don't look good. Their offense, their defense is. I mean, they are missing a lot of players over there. And I think last week, Mike Evans dropped 2 balls that were right in his hands. I mean, and that would have been easy walk-in touchdowns, and he dropped 2 of those. So, yeah, Buccaneers are reeling. I'm not really a Tom Brady fan, so I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love Lamar Jackson. I think he's a great quarterback. I love watching him play. I love watching what he's done in Baltimore. That was a close game too. I mean, the Ravens definitely ran that game. They had that game most of the way, but the Buccaneers were definitely not out of that game by any means whatsoever. So, like I said, one play this way or that way, and that game ends differently. So,
true. So, yeah, that game ended Ravens 27, Buccaneers 22. And that was the first of week 8. And then we'll get into week 8 picks momentarily. So, again, the totals, I had 7. Pigskin had 8. Blue Farm had 6. Kathy Bates had 10. Shark had 9. My buddy Dump Truck, he had 9. Martinez had 5. My brother had 6. Daniel had 6. Dan Magina with the win with the points got 11 to win the week. Fulton got 9. Bashford got 6, and Chadio with 7. And then I was going to check JVs. It was last week, wasn't it? You want me to look?
It was the week before. Yeah.
So he had 9, and the winning was 11. That's when Bashford won. So JV, if you're still here,
you had 9 correct picks that week, JV.
I'm having an auction November 13th on my acrylic pour paints. If anyone needs some art, there you go.
Cool. Hell yeah, Monica. That's dope. That's cool.
So this is.
Oh, yeah. Zoom out, bro.
I know. I am.
Actually, you're right there. You're good right there. You don't have to go any further.
This is week 8. This is all the picks. If you want on the list and you're not on the list, let me know.
Yes, and we will add your name, and we are going to sit here and wait for a minute before we start because we always have to add people later. So please let us know now if you want to be a part of this. We will add you right now, and we will start making our picks here in about 5 minutes.
And Monica, if you want to play, all we're doing is picking NFL games for week 8. You don't pick against the points or anything. It's just who you think is going to win.
Who you think is going to win? Yep.
So, and again, while we're kind of waiting, so tomorrow morning, 6:30 or
6:10
Pacific, he will be doing the Broncos and Jags game in London, and then at about 11.
Add JV.
JV, you're on this week?
Yeah, so on the Pigskin Blitz, nothing to play. It's free, Monica, absolutely free. We just take everybody's picks every week. It's just a fun way to kind of hang out, and we pick our winners, and then we tell who won each week, and then at the end of the year, the people that have played all year long will do a season winner. And there's nothing – you don't have to pay to play. There may be a 3D printed trophy for whoever wins. We're figuring that out, but – no, completely free.
And I may be throwing in because we're going to get all the scores from the entire season. So if you've been here all season, you probably have a better chance to win the full season picks. he's going to give something, and I'll probably do something like maybe like a $50 Amazon gift card or something like that for the winner of the entire thing. So, but for the playoffs, while we're kind of waiting for the playoffs, we are going to do an elimination tournament as well. We said it was going to be the Poor Boys elimination. I forgot what we named it.
You're still you're still hungover, bro. The alcohol is still flowing through your veins right now.
Yes.
It was I can't even remember, bro. It's been a day, bro. It's been a day, man. I don't even remember what we called it. What did we call it?
Was it the elimination?
No, it was not. No, it was something else. I can't remember what the fuck it was. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But for the playoffs, we're going to create a new tab, and you pick one team in the playoffs.
Who you think? So at the very beginning of the playoffs, you pick one team who you think is going to win the Super Bowl, and that team, and you follow that team all the way through the playoffs, all the way to the Super Bowl. If that team loses, then you're out of the. God, I can't. I really want to know what we came up with a really cool name for it too, and we were probably drunk when we did it, so probably why I can't remember it. But yeah, so we will pick one team that you think is going to go all the way and win the Super Bowl. If your team loses and falls out of the playoffs, then you are no longer in the running for the elimination section of the playoffs. If your team goes all the way to, and again, you can pick the same team as somebody else, obviously. So if you pick the team, and so if me pick the same team to the Super Bowl, the same here. We do you pick the score of the Super Bowl, and whoever is closest to the actual score wins the game. And then we're going to pick another tiebreaker on top of that, just in case somebody guesses and it happens to be the exact same number away from the score. We'll pick maybe we'll do how many penalties do you think will be in this game? And you pick a number of penalties, and whoever's the closest, that'll be the second tiebreaker in case there is a tie on the points.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, we're gonna have to have for the God, what did we call it, Chad? What did we call it?
I thought it had the word elimination in it, though.
I think it did, but I think it was something. It was I think it was Playoff Survival League or something like that.
That's what the Poor Boys Survivor. The Poor Boys
Survivor Series.
Yeah, Survival Series. Yes.
There you go. So Poor Boys Survivor Series is what we're doing in the playoffs. And basically, you pick a team, you take it all the way to the Super Bowl. If your team loses and goes out, yeah, we're not, Monica, I'm sorry, but I'm not having him mess with anything in Excel any more than he has to, because he'll end up breaking it. He'll end up breaking it.
Hey.
He'll end up breaking it. We've had enough technical difficulties already.
I have not been following football the last couple of years. Can you tell me the names of all the teams? Oh, Lord. Monica, do you want me to add you? I can add you real quick.
And JV just put a bunch of picks down.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I saw that.
When you're ready, I'll read them off to you real quick. We can just put his down. I think some people will have to go. I just want to make sure we get their picks.
Yes. All right, where's JV? So, okay, go ahead.
So, Jaguars, you didn't lock that other freaking.
Thank you, Lord.
Oh, God. No.
I didn't lock both of them. Yeah.
Freeze panes. There you go. Unfree. Oh, yeah. Freeze column. You should freeze and unfreeze so that it freezes the top one, too. But all right, so Jaguars.
Hold on, let me copy this. Shit.
No, tonight, Monica, we're picking the winners from all the games this week. So we're gonna go through and we'll tell you, and you'll put in chat which team you think is gonna win, and then we'll add you up here. So let's just
Dolphins. Panthers or Falcons?
Falcons.
If anybody wants to go ahead and start naming stuff off, I can put it in because we are going to talk a little bit about the games. Not much, but just kind of.
Vikings. Cowboys. Raiders.
Excuse me.
Eagles. Jets. Titans. Giants. Colts, Rams, Bills.
Colts,
Rams, and Bills.
And we need a score for the Bills game.
No, we don't. It's the next game.
Oh, the next one. I'm sorry. Yeah.
He didn't give us Bengals. He said Bengals. And JV, give us a score for the Bengals Browns game. What do you think the score is going to be, JV? And then we need Eagles versus Texans. We're picking next Thursday night game as well.
Yes, I did.
All right.
28-17.
I will. 28-17. Okay. Yes, he fucked around, Martinez. He unfroze them. He needs to refreeze them. Yes, Monica, but I refuse to call them the Commanders.
Yeah, well, both of us.
There's a lot of native people that are very upset by the name change.
Eagles. Yep, we're not PC.
People are trying to be too PC, and it's ridiculous. The team was named after the people that originally started the team and were originally the starters of that team, and it was named after the original people. So I think it was kind of ridiculous to change the name just because some people think that it's offensive. I think that's stupid. All right, so let's get rolling. Freeze and unfreeze, unfreeze, and then freeze. There you go. Now it should work.
Hold on, let me just double check. Yep.
Oh, so you split it?
What?
You realize that it moves like underneath, damn it, right? It doesn't move all the way across. You fucked it up, bro. Do it again. See?
Oh, shit.
This is why we don't let him mess around. So hit unfreeze. Go to unfreeze first. There you go. Unfreeze. Now highlight.
This were the names. Or all of it.
I know, Kathy. Why did you say that? I know you're here. Yeah, I love Excel. I just don't have Excel, and so I can't run it. I have to let Chad run it.
All right, so now I think I got it. Let me double check. Oh, shit. Nope. Why is it keep starting? Oh, Lordy. All right, now let's see. Why can I not scroll? Jeez. Messed it up again. Really?
Unfreeze. Just unfreeze everything. Just fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it. Just freeze the team names in place. Don't worry about the ones on the top. Just freeze the team names in case you have to scroll. But now it's big enough. It doesn't matter. All right. Broncos versus the Jaguars. Jaguars are considered
at the Jags.
Jaguars are considered the home team. However, it is being played at Wembley Stadium in London. I am taking my Broncos. I think that they will finally get a win. Russell Wilson is coming back. I think Bradley Chubb's going to be playing his heart out this game because I don't think he really wants to leave Denver. So he wants to make sure that they get the win in London against Jacksonville. So I think the Broncos are going to get a big win.
I'm going the opposite on that one. I am going Jags. Like I said, I have no rooting interest in that one.
Right.
So, but I think the Jags. I think they just have a good squad over there. They've won a couple games and all that good stuff. I just think I don't know if this thing will win.
Yeah, Lisa, just send me a message. We can get together. I can help you figure it out. Shark says Jaguars. And Lisa says Broncos. Go fucking Broncos. Let's do this, damn it. In London, let's make a big show for the freaking UK. Let's fucking make this a huge game. I hope Russell Wilson puts up like 40 points, man. Shut the rest of the league up. All right. Broncos at the Jaguars. If you've not put your pick in chat, please drop your pick in chat. We're waiting on Kathy, Damn It, Danimal, and Monica.
Monica
said Broncos.
I think Danimal's kind of
Danimal's still fine. That's fine. He'll come back. We need Miss Kathy Bates. I love you, lady. And Damn It, Jenna. I don't think she's in chat yet. I have not seen her.
No, because will I die if I pick the Broncos? I don't know. Ask Jay.
Will I die if I pick the Broncos? I don't think so. You can pick whatever team you want. I mean, I'm going to pick the Broncos all year because I think they can win the games that they're playing. But I just, because I'm a Broncos fan, I'm not going to pick against them. I won't do it. I'd rather take an L on our pick'ems than pick against my Broncos. Yeah, the Niners do play this week. Their bye week is next week with the Broncos. The Broncos and the 49ers have a bye week, week 9, so they will not be playing next week. So
Yep.
And I will not be streaming next week on Pigskin Blitz because the only stream I'm doing next week is the Poor Boys Pick'em, and I'm taking a weekend off because there is no Broncos game. So
no Broncos, there's no Cowboy game either next week as well. So we will both be doing the watch along this week, and then next week we won't do any streams or watch alongs because both of our teams are on bye. But we will do the Pick'ems though.
We will do the Pick'ems. Yep.
But yeah, the Niners aren't on this week. They should be though. Hold on, they're playing.
They are playing this week. They are playing this week. They don't play next week.
I'll put Lisa for the
Niners Rams right there.
Niners Rams. There it is.
Freeze the top pane. At least the top pane. Bro.
You can have that freaking line.
Unfreeze. Just right there. Unfreeze. Now click the top row. Right there. Now go to freeze panes. Freeze top row. Now go down. There you go.
Cheese and rice. Wednesdays I'll get it. Plus I have my headphones over it. So I can't
Kathy Bates says Broncos send flowers when I die.
Niners for Lisa. Bates.
Back to the top.
Broncos. That's kind of a split mix right there.
Why are you putting? Okay. All right. Now, yeah, that is. We're still waiting on Damn It and Danimal, but they'll be back. Hopefully, Jana will pop in. And if not, we can send her a message and get her pick.
Yeah. So the next game we have the Dolphins at the Detroit Lions. So again, it's in Detroit. They look promising over there. The Dolphins have, with Tua and them, they have all those weapons over there.
I think Tyreek Hill is going to put up. I think Tyreek Hill is going to get 2 touchdowns. Dolphins win by 2 touchdowns. It's going to be a blowout.
Dolphins?
It's going to be a blowout, dude. The way Tua is playing and all the targets and weapons he's got on that offense, if they come together, it's going to be a blowout.
And for the Lions, DeAndre Swift's coming back along with Jamal Williams back there.
Write instructions, please, Martinez. Laminate them so he can't spill beer on them and ruin them.
I'm going Lions on this one. I'm going to get the grain. I am going Lions. So see what happens there.
Monica and Shark both say Dolphins.
Why is there a line in that box? That's driving me nuts. There it goes. Okay. You said who and who?
Monica and Shark. Oh, I'll frame. There you go. Frame them. There you go. Put glass behind him so he can't ruin the Excel instructions.
We're doing an Excel tutorial, or I'll write you. Yeah, make sure.
Like I said, he needs to write She needs to write instructions, and she needs to laminate them so you don't spill beer on them and ruin them.
Later, sexy girl. Whatever.
I'm good.
Dolphins for Shark. Dolphins for
Lions
Monica.
For Kathy.
Let's see. So Kathy
Lions.
Kathy says Lions.
And Miss Lisa. What is your pick, lady?
Oh, and by the way, I did find some more, so I'll be doing the Cowboy scratch off.
Nice.
During the
Yeah,
game.
like I said, my problem is I live in the Seattle area, so only ones I can get are Seahawks ones, and there ain't no way I'm scratching a Seahawk fucking. If I'm getting a scratcher, it ain't gonna be a Seahawk one. I can tell you that much for damn sure.
See, I keep hearing that they're going to stop these in rotation. I said, why would they stop them during the season? So, since there's talk about these getting stopped, every time I go to a store, even if it's like a week or two ahead, I'll try to buy some. Just in that way, I know that I have them for the week.
Right.
So we can always move down. Miss Lisa, I'm sure she'd be Lone Star and football related, but I figured out that code. Oh, Lord of mercy. So the next game, I say we can always get picks and fill them in as we go.
Yeah, we can keep going. Where are we at? Panthers versus the Falcons. So Panthers at the Falcons.
And the Panthers again, they have a backup quarterback. They
I'm
played
going
well
Falcons
the Buccaneers. The Falcons have been playing okay. That's a tough game. I mean, the Carolina, they're just decimated. No head coach. They lost a running back. They're down to a backup. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I'm taking Falcons in that one.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll have to do the same.
I don't think, especially being in Atlanta, I don't think that the Panthers have enough weapons yet to play to be a contending team right now.
Ohio scratch off. You could have something else to scratch.
No, Kathy, I have to mail them to you to have to cash them in because I can't cash those in Washington State.
Well, I have to scratch them and then mail them back. If you know someone in Denver, have them send you a bunch of them, and then
just mail them back and have them PayPal me the money or something.
Yep.
There you go. That might work. Find somebody.
So Miss Monica got Panthers. I got you that one.
Never liked the Dirty Birds. Oh, I liked the Dirty Birds when fucking Matt Ryan was there.
Yeah, I like the old Dirty Bird. Who is that? Who did that? It was the running back. What was his name? I forgot his name.
Oh, I can't fucking remember, bro. That was a long time ago.
I'm on a foggy mind anyway, so
I've been on a foggy mind all day, bro. Our brain is not functioning today.
Oh, Lordy. Okay, I think I've got Kathy Bates.
I'm going to blame Fireball if I don't pick well today, okay?
You're going to blame Fireball?
I'm blaming Fireball. It's all Fireball's fault.
Yeah, I'm blaming the Kraken.
The Kraken, yeah. Well, I'm going to be blaming that soon, too.
Yep. I just have something else to blame. Ever since I got the Kraken, I don't really sip on beverages too often. I'm just shocked.
I know, Kathy. I love you. That's why I said thank you.
Who you got, Miss Kathy?
Panthers for Kathy.
Panthers, there we go. And again, if there's anybody in the chat who wants to just put rapid answers in or rapid teams in there, go for it.
Monica.
We already got Monica. She said
we Panthers. Did. Okay. All right. So we're just waiting on the people that are still gone. Okay.
So next, I gotta put Gamer up here. Sorry, Gamer. I forgot to do that for the Cardinals.
Yeah. Oh man.
Where's his box? That sounds so bad. Where's his box?
All right. I'm going Cardinals in this game. I think with Jay, we need to talk. I mean it too. I love you, Kathy. I know.
Jay, we need to talk. Martinez. Yeah. I'm blaming both of y'all. Yeah, Martinez was she was part of the shenanigans. Well, she wasn't part of the shenanigans. She was just there supporting us.
She was there for the drunk 20 minutes of me trying to fucking get Chad to flip candy around to make it say Three Musketeers. That took fucking forever.
Yeah, that was a mess. But you know what?
All right, Shark says Vikings. Yeah, right. Alcohol did it.
Damn, I don't know if I want to go against the grain on this one and go Vikings because they're at home.
I think with fucking Deshaun Watson back and Kyler Murray playing the way that he's playing, I don't think that the Cardinals can lose.
You mean DeAndre Hopkins?
DeAndre Hopkins, yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Well, Deshaun Watson should be coming back here soon too.
Do I go Cardinals? I'll go just because I like the
I'm going
uniforms.
Cardinals.
But
Yeah, I'm
no,
going
they
Cardinals.
are actually playing good, and DeAndre Hopkins had a good breakout or had good return game last week, and I think they're going to just kind of capitalize on that and just move forward with it. So
yeah, Shark says Vikings.
Shark says Vice, so he went against the grain a little bit.
And Cardinals. Kathy says Cardinals. You got that one? Okay. Yep. Miss Monica.
Arizona Cardinals at Minnesota Vikings.
Cards.
Thank you, Martinez. Love you, chica. Monica.
Cards for Monica. Yep. All right.
Nope, I gotta get blue farm, so she's going Vikings. There we go. So next game, this should be a fun game. I hope. You have the Chicago Bears at my Dallas Cowboys, so it's in Dallas. Bears coming off a good game against the Patriots. Their offense was clicking. Cowboys played an okay game against Detroit last week. No Zeke Elliott for the Cowboys, or premier back's going to be Tony Pollard. They still have Gallup and CeeDee Lamb and all that, but man, Bears looked good last week. So that's a tough one.
I'm taking. I unfortunately, to go against your Cowboys, I am going to take the Bears in that one.
Monica says Bears. Royal says Bears.
Lisa's back. We need to get her picks that we missed.
Yep.
So I'm going to go Bears on this one too.
You're going Bears.
I just don't trust Dak enough yet. I think he needs to prove more than what he did last week. I don't think he played as well as he should have last week. So I think he's got to prove to me that he's going to be back 100% before. If Cooper Rush was starting, that pick, I guarantee you I would have picked the Cowboys instead of the Bears.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys, not just because I'm a Cowboy homer. It's this is going to be Pollard's game with another backup that the Cowboys are really high on. I don't know. I think they're going to really rely on the ground game and do the play action over the top, and with Gallup or CeeDee Lamb. I said Dak didn't look great last week.
And your defense has been struggling against the run.
Yeah, we're struggling with the run. And we lost Jordan Lewis, one of our cornerbacks last week as well. I just think somehow, some way the Cowboys will figure out a way to pull it off. I don't think it'll be by a touchdown. I think it'll be more of a field goal game, but I'm going Cowboys with that one. I may bite the bullet.
So Monica says Bears.
Yep, got it. Royal says Bears.
Kathy says Bears. Kathy says Bears.
Shark.
And Shark says Moo Boys.
Moo Boys. Yeah, a couple Cowboy picks there.
All right.
Let's see here.
Let me get up.
Yeah, real quick.
So Lisa, where are we at?
Dolphins, Lions.
Yeah, Dolphins, Lions. Lisa.
Yeah, so make sure you yell out your picks. You may get ignored like I am. You're not getting ignored.
You ain't getting ignored.
Minnesota, eh?
Minnesota, eh?
So Dolphins, Lions.
I'm gonna go get some coffee in my car.
Get a cup of Joe,
Lions for the round table. And then Panthers, Falcons, and this is at home in Atlanta. And you should change where it says versus to at. Put the at symbol there.
Yeah, I could definitely.
Because the way that you have it set up, it's that at the foul. You know what I mean? So the way you have it set up, it should be at, not versus, because versus means that you're away.
Gotcha. Well, I always just say the bottom team is always the home team. So it's Bears at Cowboys, Cards at Vikings. But I'll start
right.
I'll start putting the at sign and make it easier to understand.
Right. All right. So yeah, Panthers, Falcons, Lisa. Don't you know, eh?
Don't you know? Yeah, we'll be drinking Dr. Pepper and hot chocolate tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be drinking coffee with Bailey's in it tomorrow.
I did not even get out of bed to get Bailey's, so I got none of the above. So
yeah, I may not either because I would have to go into town tonight to get it because I forgot.
I can always put some bourbon in it if need be.
Falcons. And then Cardinals at the Vikings, Lisa.
Sarah, you should just drink water. Well, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper and water right now, so I'm being good. After last night, I need to be. My liver was not happy, and neither was my stomach.
Yeah.
And after this stream, I'm putting together my stream for tomorrow. So
Vikings
for
we're done here. I got some editing to do and get it ready for my stream, and then I'm going to bed fucking early because I got to be up stupid early, and I got to have enough time to make coffee before the stream.
I think we are all caught up with everything. So
all right,
next game, we got the Raiders at the Saints. I'm not drinking anything but coffee. What up, Rewired? Do you want to be added, Mr. Pork Chop? Are you at work? I can add you.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Fucking close battle in fantasy this last week there, buddy. That 3 points was a killer for me, man. Both of our teams did not perform very well. That was kind of a shitty performance for both of us this week. Saints for Monica, Raiders for Lisa, and Raiders for Shark.
And I do want to give a shout out to, he's probably not here, but I do want to give a shout out to Mr. Billy, Mr. Scoregasms. He got his first victory last week. So in fantasy. So well done, Mr. Scoregasm.
Yes.
So you have the Raiders at the Saints. Raiders are coming off 2 wins in a row. Is Carr going to get on track? I don't know. The Saints are kind of up in the air a little bit. Raiders are not consistent yet. Neither are the Saints. That's a tough one. I
don't know, man. I don't even know. Fuck,
I'm going Raiders on this one.
I don't know if I can. Dude, I don't know. It's in.
The Saints are falling apart. Yeah, but in Taysom Hill, I trust. They need to put Taysom Hill in there and use him more frequently than they do. And like Jay said in the stream, he actually picked him up on his fantasy team, and he's going to put him in and kind of go on the limb next week. Next week, right?
Yeah, next week, Saints are at Baltimore. I think they're either at Baltimore or at home against Baltimore, but they're playing Baltimore, and I believe with Lamar Jackson and the way he runs his offense, I think being the coach in New Orleans, you would want to have Taysom Hill in there to give you that option of that mobile quarterback, that running quarterback that can make some plays. So I'm taking a chance on Taysom Hill and the Saints next week. I will be starting Taysom Hill next week against the Ravens. I'm not starting him this week. I think the Raiders will shut him down.
Mr. Porkchop, you want to be added, my friend? That's a tough game to pick, Raiders and Saints. That's a damn tough game to pick. He's predictable, yeah, but still, I mean, you give him the ball.
But even when he's predictable, he puts up 2 touchdowns and 100 yards rushing. Like,
yeah,
I mean, crazy. Yeah, he's predictable. You know he's going to run the ball. You just can't stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck it, man! I'm going Saints. I'm going Saints at home. I think they beat the Raiders this week. Yeah, we can go over everything again, bro. It's not a big deal. We still have other people that are going to be coming in here in a bit to make their picks too. So we'll add you up there. Just throw Pork Chop up there. Porky Choppy.
Okay. Yeah, but you can start right now if you want to, Pork Chop, and we'll scroll back up when we're done. Kathy says Saints. We got everybody. Yeah, Pork Chop, if you want to pick this game, go for it since we're on it. I know our stream's a little bit behind, so. Who versus who is the Las Vegas Raiders at the New Orleans Saints? Raiders. All right. I think we're all caught up now. So we're ready to go for next week.
Oh, I think my liver is screaming at me right now, bro. Oh fuck. All right, so scroll back to the top really quick. So we can tell him a game to pick, and then we can scroll back down and keep moving as he picks the games up top. So Broncos Jaguars is your first pick there, Pork Chop. Broncos at Jaguars, but they are in London. They're playing at Wembley Field in London at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday. So it is a neutral field for both teams.
So that Steelers Eagles game. So the color on the screen is purple, but it's actually blue. That's crazy.
That's weird. Jags. Next one's Dolphins Lions. Dolphins at the Lions.
Oop. Miami Dolphins at Detroit.
Yeah. You could do that. That would be great.
Lions.
And Tigers and Bears. Oh my.
Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my.
And
Panthers Falcons. Or sorry, yeah, Panthers Falcons. I was right. Second guess myself. Fuck.
I'm wondering if I should start to make these games bigger font because it's already 22 font.
Yeah, they probably needs to be a little bit
I should
bigger.
start putting it bigger a little bit.
Make it easier to see. Falcons. And then Cardinals Vikings. Cardinals are in Minnesota. Eh?
We got Gamer up there for his one pick of the week.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Vikings.
We said 2 hours. We're at 1 hour 40, so we're doing good. Vikings. Bears at Cowboys. Bigger and something over that. It's not Calibri.
It's not Calibri. It just says Calibri up there, but it's not.
That's the.
So if you click on the font, it's
different.
Not,
yeah.
It's just showing it font.
Yeah, I do. So I do not have Calibri on any of this font.
Pork Chop says not Cowboys.
Gotcha. So Bears.
All right.
You already got Raiders and Saints. Okay, so we're all caught up.
All right. So Steelers at the Eagles. The Eagles are coming off of a
bye week. They had their bye week last week, and they've been rolling undefeated. Only undefeated team in the league.
I'm going Eagles all the way, bro. I don't think Jalen Hurts can be stopped right now, dude. He's got too many. He's got AJ Brown over there that's killing him for him. Miles Sanders is running like a beast. I've got 3 Eagles. 2 on one team and 1 on the other in my different leagues that I'm playing. So the Eagles players are definitely killing it right now. Shark says fly, Eagles fly. Monica says Steelers. And Pork Chop says Eagles.
Royals. I think Monica's a Steelers fan, aren't you? Or no, she's a Niners fan. That's right. She's a Niners fan. Yeah, none of the font on here is Calibri. It's all something completely different.
All right, waiting for Miss Kathy. And Miss Lisa.
But again, we do want to thank you all for participating each week. And if you missed a week, that's fine. But y'all are all participating. It makes it fun, and we enjoy doing this. And so again, thank y'all to everybody who comes over each week.
Nice.
Mark's a Steelers fan. Yeah, I knew.
Fly like an eagle.
I knew he was. Mr. Larson, how's he doing? I haven't seen him pop in a hot minute. How's he doing?
Alrighty. Is that everybody? Oh, we're waiting on Miss Lisa.
So Steelers at Eagles.
Again, it's at home. Jalen Hurts has just had a whole week off. I see them coming out and just blowing shit up, dude.
And he's been playing like a monster.
Yep.
All season, and you give him a bye week to kind of just regroup. Yeah. Man, the Eagles are probably one of the toughest NFC teams. Like I said, not just NFC East, but NFC teams in general.
Yep. I mean, I'll tell you, like I said, in our league alone, I have AJ Brown and Miles Sanders.
I'm off to bed again, Chad. I have to get up in the morning, go want to practice. Have a great night. I will send you an email. There you go, Fulton.
Cool. Thanks, Fulton. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man.
And if you are watching replay of this and you happen to stop on this particular part, you can email us at thepoorboys. Is it 123?
Yeah, but it's a S, not a Z. I got to change that. Oh. It's the Poor Boys with an S 123@gmail.com.
And also, if you go to our About section, our email is there. You can click on it and you go right to our email.
Right to the link.
You can email us your picks. There is a London game, so hopefully we can get them in tonight, if not before the London game.
Yeah.
But if you send us an email and it's even like a minute after game, well, we'll probably still take it.
We might still take it. It just depends. We'd like to have them in tonight. So if you can get emails sent tonight, or if you're watching this tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, we may just discount the Broncos game, basically just take that off of that one person so they don't get the point for that one or not. Whatever. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, dude. So in my other league, my Jalen Hurts is my starting quarterback, and I've got Devontae Smith as my wide receiver. And then in our league, I have fucking Miles Sanders and AJ Brown. So in between my two leagues, I have 4 Eagles players. Okay, and they're all killing it. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not sit any one of those Eagles players right now because they are on fire.
Yeah. They are indeed. Like I said, they kind of had an easier game going into their bye week because they beat the pants off the Cowboys. So
yeah.
That was their last game before their bye week was the Cowboys, and yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. Lisa, if you pop in,
she'll come back in. She'll pop back in.
So you have the Patriots with, I don't even know if it's Mac Jones or if it's Bailey Zappi. I don't even know.
It doesn't matter either way for me. I'm going Jets. Jets have been on fire, dude. They're at home. I think they're going to be fired up. I take the Jets in that one easily, at least by a touchdown.
Yeah, and I'm going Jets as well. I just like them. Breece Hall's hurt, but they just got
Lisa, Steelers versus Eagles.
They just got the running back from Carolina, Robinson. He's a monster. I think they're just going to pick up right where they left off with Breece Hall. And he was productive, but they're already playing well. Their defense is playing good.
Lisa says Steelers for the previous game.
Steelers.
Yeah. And then this game is Patriots versus the Jets. Patriots at the Jets. Jets are at home. Jets are on fire. Who knows what the quarterback situation is going to look like in New England? I'm going Jets all the way in that one.
Yeah, definitely.
So Monica says Jets. Shark says Jets.
Pork chop, Royals.
Jax is going to be in y'all's stream in the morning for the Broncos game.
Jax is going to be in y'all's stream in the morning. Yeah, her son.
Oh, okay. Cool. Hell yeah.
He's a Broncos fan.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome to have him hang out. That's cool.
Change mine to the Jets.
So Jets.
Martinez, yours is already on the Jets.
She's already on the Jets. So everybody's Jets so far. So Sharks, Jets. Lisa, Jets. Pork chop, Jets. Just because I'll never pick the Patriots. Yeah, I feel the same way. I hate Bill Belichick. I think that's one of the main reasons that no, we're still waiting on Miss Kathy.
Miss Kathy. I think there's a Halloween stream going on too, so I'm guessing people are kind of. I did see it pop up when we went live, so I'm sure people are kind of back and forth in it.
I made this break screen just for Halloween, bro.
There you go. I like it.
Just for Halloween.
Kathy said the Jets, Jets. So we got Kathy. I think we got everybody. We do. All righty. So the next game on the docket, I'm going to step out and have a smokey smoke real quick.
Yep. All right. So
Titans at the Texans.
Oh, man. Hold on. I'll take my break screen.
So you got Derrick Henry, who's been running okay. Man, the Titans are just kind of wish-washing. The Texans, they have a great running back as well, but they just have no defense. And then they have a quarterback. I don't even know who his name is.
I'm going Titans in that one. I'm going Titans in that game. I don't think the Texans can beat them. Not with Derrick Henry. I think their defense has to stop Derrick Henry, and that's the only thing that's going to stop them from winning. I would put money on Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I think I'll have to. Oof, that's a tough one.
Shark says Titans.
I think I'm going to go Titans as well on that one.
And Lisa says Titans. Pork Chop says Texans. And let's see, did Monica put hers in yet? I did not see it. No, Monica, Miss Monica, and Miss Kathy. I had to get off before I typed. Jeez, I don't want to get glued to the keyboard. Yeah, that would be bad to be glued to the keyboard, Kathy, because then you wouldn't be able to type anymore. That would not be good. And then we wouldn't know what you're saying. Oh, my goodness. I keep telling you, you need a glue monitor. You need somebody to look over your shoulder while you're using your glue. Oh, my goodness. Why did it do that? Why is my computer being so weird right now? There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Sorry, my computer was glitching out. All right. So Titans for Miss Kathy.
Titans.
And we're still waiting on Monica. Titans or Texans?
When is the trade deadline?
Tuesday.
Tuesday the 1st.
Tuesday the 1st is the trade deadline.
Yep.
So you'll be seeing a lot of trades happening this weekend. We will have a lot of stuff to talk about next week because I guarantee you there's going to be some gnarly trades that happen this weekend.
Yeah.
So some that were Texans. Sorry, Titans. Sorry, Sherry wrote Titans. Maybe I missed it.
Titans?
She did Titans. I missed it, Monica. I apologize. I try to keep up on it for him to make it easier, and I missed it. I apologize.
So for Martinez, she said your son's going to watch. It'll be on the pigskin. It won't be on this one. It'll be on his primary account.
Yes, it will be on my
Pigskin
Blitz.
She will still be able to type J. Her knuckles will still be able
to. Yeah, I think the Broncos are about to do the same thing. So here, hold on. Let me just say hi. So this is the account right there, Pigskin Blitz right there that just popped up. You're a mod, so you can click on it and go to the account and subscribe to it.
Yeah, so if you're on your phone or your computer, you just go to the 3 dots on the right and click that, and it says go to channel, and it'll take you right to this channel.
Yep. So you can go to my channel and you can subscribe. That's my YouTube channel, my Pigskin Blitz YouTube channel. So I will be live over there at 6:10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Pacific time, not Central.
Pacific time.
It'll be 8:10 Central, and it'll be 9:10 Eastern.
Yep. The game starts at 8:30 Central. So we're going live about 20 minutes before the game. Do a little talky about the team, talky about, what we think injuries and things that are going to happen. And then kickoff should start soon after that. So
all you see is report or block.
Wait, what? Are you sure?
No.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, you got a wrench, buddy. You should be able to hit go to channel, bro. Wait a minute. Oh man.
Oh, Kyle Schwarber just hit a
cool,
ding dong for the Phillies. Oh, they calling it foul. They calling it fair.
I am not on my way out, Kathy. Nice try. I love you.
All right, for the next game, you have the
couldn't
Giants.
Get rid of me if you wanted to.
6-1 Giants at the Seahawks. Like I said, the Seahawks are playing good. They have Kenneth Walker III, who is running like a madman. But with the Giants defense, they got a brand new defensive coordinator, new head coach. They're all about blitzing. They're all about defense. They're playing really well for their coach. Saquon's doing well. But again, Seahawks, they're playing decent too. Their defense is something to talk about, but their offense can definitely put up points. So that's a tough one. I'll trust in Geno this week, and I'll go Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks. It's in Seattle. That crowd is a very, 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 very hard fucking crowd to play in front of. So Giants for Monica. Shark says Sea Hens.
Sea Chickens.
It's the Sea Chickens. And I'm going Hawks, man. I really think they can. I don't know. I may regret that. pick. Hold on.
He was like, man, look at the money line real quick.
Let me look and see what they're saying about that one because I don't.
That's going to be a tough game. I mean, I think the Giants are really good, and I think the Seahawks are going to. I don't know if they're going to get their run game going as a thing, but Kenneth Walker is good. Man, it's going to be tough sledding tomorrow for the Giants or for the Seahawks offense. So in the World Series, I don't know if y'all are watching, but Kyle Schwarber just hit a home run. He trotted the bases, and now they reviewed it and said it was a foul ball. So it was just a long foul ball. So still 5-1. Get Michigan State going. Yeah, Michigan beating up on Michigan State. So you still sticking with the Sea Chickens, or you want to change it to the Giants on that one? Yes, they are, Shark. I saw it too. I saw it. The fans moved it. What you got, Miss Kathy?
So they're saying it's
Royals, pork chop.
So it's plus. So New York Giants are going to have a +3.
Giants are 3-point favorites.
Yeah.
Giants for Kathy. Yeah, I think Giants are playing good. I just think somehow, some way, the Seahawks will win. And we got you, Fulton. I will check it right now to make sure you got it.
No, I'm staying with the Seahawks.
Staying with the Sea Chickens. All right.
Yeah, even with the money line, because all the money lines saying that Giants to win. Also taken in playing how well Kenneth Walker has been running the ball, and the fact that they're in Seattle. Okay, if this was in New York, this would be a whole nother story.
And Fulton, I don't see your email at the Poor Boys. It's the Poor Boys with an S, not a Z. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, go to our.
I don't see it in there yet.
Go to our About section, Fulton. Our email's in there. You can send it to us through the Poor Boys email.
What about pork chop, Lisa?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we do not have an email yet. I just confirmed it.
So much for hour and a half.
Hey, we don't have. Well, you said hour and a half, 2 hours. We're almost done here, but we will probably end it promptly because I still got to set up a.
Dude, we could be like, oh, we're only gonna go for 2 hours tonight, and it'd end up being a 3-hour stream, bro. Like it's just how it fucking works, dude. It just doesn't matter.
What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you mean?
What?
We
pork
need
chops picks. Giants, Seahawks.
Yeah, Giants.
Sorry, Martinez. I'll stop yawning. I'm tired.
Safe driving home, Martinez. 3 hours later.
Yeah, right. All right.
Yeah, we're waiting on pork chop.
Giants.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you, pork chop. Thank you, everybody. All right, next game, we have the Washington Redskins at the Colts. The Colts, again, we talked about earlier, have Sam Ehlinger. He is not a proven quarterback. Redskins aren't that great. I mean, yes, they look good, but, man, do I go in Sam Ehlinger or do I say – because even the Redskins are using Heineke, a backup, because Carson Wentz had surgery, so they have a backup quarterback as well over there. But the Redskins do have 3 running backs.
They got a solid running. So yeah, they got a solid running game over there. I'm going Redskins in that one. Kathy says Redskins. Shark says Colts.
Oh, you said you're going to up at that.
I'm going Redskins.
I'm going Colts in this one. I'm going to believe in Sam Ehlinger here. Hopefully it does me well.
I think it's going to backfire on him. Yeah, I think it's going to backfire on him. Shark says Colts.
Monica says command. Monica, why are you so PC?
Monica
I know you ain't PC.
Monica says the Redskins.
Shocky shot. Pork chop. Lisa.
Pork chop and Miss Lisa.
Colts for Shark. She said Commanders, laughing out loud. It's the Redskins. You took a good name away from a team, just like the Indians.
Yeah. They'll always be the Cleveland Indians.
So again, Redskins at the Colts.
Oh, man.
Colts, you have a new quarterback. Matt Ryan is no longer there. They still have Jonathan Taylor. They still have a decent defense. So I'm going Colts.
Indians Matt Ryan's still there. He's just not starting, right?
Redmanders. Shark said Redmanders. Oh, did you change your team or are you still going Colts, Shark?
No, I think he was just making a joke.
So yeah, we need Lisa, pork chop, and that's it.
The Cleveland Indians. It's the what is it now? It's the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, Cleveland Guardians now. It's stupid. I will always call them Cleveland Indians.
Yep.
Especially because multiple of my favorite baseball movies was created around that. Wild thing.
Wow.
Come on now. The best fucking baseball movie ever, bro. I fucking love that movie, dude.
Bull Durham's a good one.
Yeah.
I already said Redskins. Pay attention, man. I didn't.
Where
Jay's supposed to be helping me out here.
What the flying motherfucking?
Jay's supposed to be my second pair of eyeballs, and he's failing me. What about pork chops? A Guardians movie? Oh, Lord.
And no, she did not say Redskins.
Okay, Lisa. Take that
I'm
back.
looking for it. I do not see it. The last one you put in was Seahawks. God, don't make me. I already think I'm crazy enough. Okay, don't make me sound like I'm crazy.
The Rookie's a good movie. All about the Chicago Cubs and the little kid.
Yeah, The Rookie's good.
You did not say Redskins.
Where in the flying? I don't see anything where they're.
Nope.
I don't see any of these. I think you guys. I want whatever you guys got.
Yeah,
You guys got better stuff than I do.
Share, y'all. Jeez.
I don't see them unless they're just not showing up on here.
Yeah, they could be ghost mode or just whatever YouTube does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we got everybody on that one. Let me just double check. Yes. Okay. So the next one, and Lisa, I've already got you for this one, so you don't even have to say anything. But yeah, the 49ers at the Rams. Again, Christian McCaffrey's second game with the Niners. The Rams just don't look good right now. The Rams are reeling. They've been fighting on the sidelines with each other. But yeah, the Rams just look all out of shape. I'm going Niners on this one. And I think Monica will probably go Niners too, I would assume. Yep, there it is. No to what?
Yeah, that's not showing up on my end. Lisa just sent me a screenshot of what she's seeing, and she did put in Redskins according to YouTube, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it didn't even come over.
It's not popping up onto mine. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm looking at right above where Kathy says Indians will always be the Indians. It was 2 above that, and there's nothing there on my YouTube side. I'm looking at it right here.
There's nothing on the YouTube side or the stream.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because she's showing me flat out that it's there. Like I can see that she did, but it's not coming through on our end. That's weird. Shark says Niners. Monica says Niners.
Yeah, I got Monica. She's a Niners fan. So what about pork chop, Lisa? Is he going Niners too?
I'm going Rams in this one.
Going Rams?
I'm going Rams at home in this one. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I want to see what Kathy does for the Bengals Browns game because that's two Ohio games. Both of those teams. I'm interested to see. I bet you she picks the Browns over the Bengals, but I could be wrong. Niners for Pork Chop.
So we're just missing Miss Kathy.
And I'm going Bills in the next one. There's no doubt. Niners for Kathy.
So I knew last week you had mentioned something with the score. Just put the number. I like to put the actual score because then it lets people see how close they were to the actual score. Like,
but it doesn't really matter how close you are to the actual score. Then the total is what really matters. So you could be. I mean, you could have picked 24-10, and it was 2-3. But somebody else picked a better score, so yeah, you had a better looking score, but somebody else got closer to you because they got the right number.
But what I'm saying is people like to see if they got the score right on. I mean, granted, yes, just putting the numbers there would be beneficial because you're going for the points, but still, I like to see if I got the score right, like if I got it right on the.
Yeah, but if we were going to do that, we should do it for every single game. Then you know what I mean.
I mean,
the main reason we're doing this is
just for this game, though. I mean, just for the pick, just for the tiebreaker game. I mean, we do it for one game, which is good, but like just for that one game, people are always like, "Oh, did I get it right? Did I get it right?" And it's cool to see if you got it close.
So I'm going Bills. I'm going Bills at home. I'm going Bills at home against the Packers.
You going Bill? Yes, I'm definitely going Bills as well. Bills right now in the AFC are just monsters, and they had a bye week last week, so.
Yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna pick Aaron Rodgers over Josh Allen. Now, 5 years ago, I would have picked Aaron Rodgers, without a doubt. But he is not the same Aaron Rodgers he was 5 years ago. So, Shark says Bills, Monica says Packers, and Pork Chop says Packers. And there's our email.
Aaron Rodgers is missing a lot of running, he's missing a lot of wide receivers. Alan Lazard's out. He's relying really on Aaron Jones, and I mean, he just doesn't have much over there. He just looks Bills, and it hurts to say that. Bills are good though; they are freaking good.
Yep.
So you're not picking your favorite team. You're pretty much picking who you think is going to win. I mean, I've picked against the Cowboys many times.
So Bills for Kathy. And I think that's it. All right.
This is the Bills and Packers is the Sunday night game.
Yep.
So and then Browns the Monday night game is Monday night game. Your score for that one. I'm going Bengals for sure. Joe Burrow just looks damn good right now.
Yeah, I don't think the Cleveland can beat them. Even being at home, I don't think that's going to make any difference. So Bengals at the Browns Monday night, and I think it's going to be, let's call it 27-7.
You said Bengals, right?
Yeah, 27-7.
And what about Miss Nikki?
What score, babe? Pick a score.
Oops.
For the Bengals-Browns game as a tiebreaker. Remember, you do it every week, remember? So pick a score, what you think the game is.
I got your Shark. I'll add you in just 1 second. Bengals, we need scores on this one, y'all. What is y'all score prediction? All right, got you, Lisa. Got you, Shark.
So Nikki says 30-7 Browns over the Bengals.
30-7. Let's see.
All right, I'll go through this real quick. So let's see here. We got Shark says Bengals 30-24. Pork Chop says Bengals 24-17. So Pork Chop
says
Bengals 24-17. Yep. And then Lisa also says Bengals 27-10. And Monica says Browns in honor of my Cleveland Buds 17-10.
Who said that?
Monica.
Monica says Bengals. Oh, yep. Browns. Whoops.
Browns 17-10.
Yeah, do it again. I'm guessing that one for Joey. Let's see here.
Email did you send it to? Because I'm still not seeing it, Fulton.
Yeah, Kathy Bates. Did you put anything in there, Mr. Fulton? I sent you. No. Kathy picks a tie between the Browns and the Bengals. That's funny. I bet she wishes she could. Or that would happen. That would be interesting if it was a tie.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing it, Fulton. If you sent it to the Poor Boys one, I'm still not seeing it. And the Poor Boys email is just up in chat a little bit. Nightbot dropped it. So it's the Poor Boys with an S123@gmail.com because I am still not seeing your email come through, buddy. I'm going to check my spam folder, but I don't think there's anything in there. Nope.
28-3 Bengals.
Try sending it again. 28-3 Bengals. All right. And then I have the Eagles walking all over the fucking Texans Thursday night.
Same.
It's going to be Eagles. It's going to be a Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders show.
I feel the same. Yeah, the Houston Texans just don't have any
Nope.
firepower on offense. Their defense is not that great, and right now the way the Eagles are playing, it's just it's going to be bad.
Eagles at Texans, guys. This is next Thursday night game, so this is the first game of Week 9. Yep. But we will pick it this week. We always pick the following Thursday. So Eagles for Shark. Eagles for Lisa.
Eagles. Could this be an all Eagles pick except for Blue Farm because she always picks the opposite? But
and watch the Texans beat them, bro.
Yeah, she's the only winner on that.
Watch the Texans beat them. All right, there you go, Fulton. I got it. I got it, bud. So hey, Fulton's picks is in the Poor Boys email. So when we're done with the stream, while you're sitting around, if you want to just pop his in there.
Gotcha.
And then message Danimal too, because we didn't get his and we didn't get Jenna's. So Eagles. Everybody's picked Eagles so far. Pork Chop, Kathy, Monica.
Kathy.
Yep.
The Eagles too. Yep.
Eagles. Yep. Everybody picked the Eagles except you.
No. What do you mean except for me? Oh, except for
Nikki. I was talking to Nikki, yeah.
So that is all saved. All the picks are saved. So like I said, we'll get you added, Fulton. Like I said, I will be up for a little bit doing some stuff, so I'll check that email and I'll add a row for you. Oh, show. But make sure all his picks are there, even the Eagles, Texas, because sometimes that gets left off of some.
Yeah, and make sure that we have a score for the Monday night game.
Yeah, we need to check all that. Oh, what the heck? So it's just a screenshot. So we have.
Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to download it so I can actually see it bigger. Okay, so I don't know if this is all of them. Go to the very top. So he's got New Orleans over the Raiders. I'll tell you what his picks are. So he's got New Orleans over the Raiders, wherever that one is.
Where the heck is it? Okay, there it is right there. Okay, so Raiders
he's got New Orleans.
All right, let me just add it real quick. Hold on.
But I'm not seeing next Thursday's game, and I'm also not seeing the Broncos game.
Since everybody picked, let me just do
New Orleans
for Fulton.
All right, so New Orleans.
Okay, so you got
Saints right there, right down, red, right there. Saints.
Red. Saints.
And then Jets over New England. And then Eagles over the Steelers. Houston over Tennessee. Colts. Good night, Shark. Have a good night, buddy.
Have a good night, Shark. Thanks for popping in, sir.
We'll see you next week when we do the next pick'ems. Rams. Giants. Bills Eagles, and Browns. And that's all I got. So we're missing some games.
Well, Fulton, if you're still here, you said Browns.
Browns, yeah.
Yeah, I need a score for the Browns game. So let me kind of go up to the top.
Figure out what he's missing. He needs, we're missing the whole first part of this thing. We need the Broncos, Jags. Yeah, so if you're still there, Fulton, we need the rest of your picks, buddy. We only got part of them.
Yeah, so Broncos at Jags, Dolphins at Lions, Panthers at Falcons, Cardinals at Vikings, Bears at Cowboys.
And then we need the score for the Monday night game, which is the Bills-Packers.
Nope.
Yes.
Bengals-Browns.
No, Bengals-Browns. That's right. Bengals-Browns score for that game. And then we also need the Thursday night game from next week, which is Eagles at the Texans. So if you're still here, let us know. If not, I will respond to the email you sent and try to see if I can get you to send an email back and let us know where you can get all these picks done for you so you're not missing any.
Yup. Yeah, we'll give it a couple of minutes though. But yeah, if you're here, Fulton, let us know. If not, then you'll just be counted for the ones you got. Or like Jay said, he'll send you an email.
How many games are we missing from him? 1, 2, 3,
29,
4,
27.
5.
He did put a score on there. Yep, he did. Okay, so I have a score for the Browns.
Yeah, 29-27. Okay, so there's that. But we're still missing 5 games plus the Thursday night game from next week.
Yeah.
We're missing 5 games from this week, Fulton, and then the Thursday night from next week. I sent him an email, so hopefully he'll get that and respond before tomorrow so we can update all these for him. So
Bengals versus Browns should be illegal. I'm writing my congressman. Well, Cowboys and Texans.
Right.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, I think he might be gone. So let's just do that for now.
Yep.
So we got everybody's picks for this week. Again, if you are watching this on replay, send us your emails by tonight or early morning, because the first game tomorrow starts super early because it is a London game. And once we get all those put in, we will add them to the Excel spreadsheet.
And if you happen to email us after the London game, we may just take that one out of contention for you. We may not even put that on the board for you. So you get to get all the rest of the picks. So we do all the Sunday game, Sunday night game, the Monday night game, and the following Thursday game.
Yep. So I did send you an email, Fulton. If you got that, respond to me and let me know, because we're still missing 5 picks. So if you want to go back into the stream and then like stop where he scrolled up, he can show you exactly what games you're missing. I believe it was Broncos, Jags, Dolphins, Lions, Panthers, Falcons, Cardinals, Vikings, Bears, Cowboys. Those are the 5 games at the top that you're missing. And then we also need the Eagles, Titans Thursday night game at the bottom, buddy.
Eagles, Texans
for next Thursday night game. So send that over to us and we'll get it added on over there. So
time is it? 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired, bro. I got shit to do. I got fucking things to fucking get ready for tomorrow, and I got a really early fucking morning tomorrow. So
same. But like I said, I'll be monitoring the email as well. So if he responds back, I'll be able to see it. So
and just add it up, just put it up there. And if he responds to you, I didn't send him the games we were missing. Maybe you send him, hey, these are the picks we're missing. Can you just give us a pick for these games real quick in an email, and I can just add them for you. That way he knows exactly what games he's missing. I was gonna do it, but I fucking forgot. I just fucking sent him an email saying we're missing 5 games, and then Thursday night.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I think we're about ready to end because we both got stuff we got to do. We don't want to be up late because we do, especially for him. He's got a 7:30 morning in the morning. I am not a morning person, so being up at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning is going to be tough for me too. So
yeah, it's going to be a lot. And I still got editing to do tonight, so I won't be going to bed for a little while. I got shit I got to finish for tomorrow.
So we thank y'all all for being here and participating. We do appreciate it.
Yes.
We really have fun doing this. So
yeah, this is a lot of fun for us. So I'm really hoping it's a lot of fun for you guys. Like, we enjoy doing this. We enjoy seeing the people that come in. We see different people every week. We see some of the same people every week, which is awesome. We appreciate you guys for being here every week. We're seeing new people pop in every week and making picks with us, which is really cool too. We really appreciate all the new people popping in. So love you guys. This has been fucking fun. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I think we are going to fucking call it a night. Martinez, have a great night.
Kathy,
love you, Kathy. Love you.
Pork chop,
Lisa, everybody that came in and joined us. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Monica, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun having you here.
Yes,
do my best to be a regular. Awesome.
And
again, if you can't be here for the stream too, Monica, remember you can always send us an email so you can be a part of the picks. And then you can come in each week and kind of see how you did as well. So if you can't be here for the stream, you can still be a part of the pick'ems. Just send us an email. We'll add you on. It's always fun having new people coming in. So
absolutely,
yeah, I want to call it a night, but I can't. I got too much shit to do.
I got to do some. I got to put my whole stream together for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm last minute procrastinating this. But again, we thank y'all. We love y'all. And I'll let you say the outro.
All right, guys. Well, we will catch you on the next time. Thanks you guys for hanging out with us. And please, dear God, for the sake of Weird Al Yankovic, stay weird.
Peace.